up in Maine. Imagine that. Hurricanes offshore here are starting to get the effects of it. It's going to ruin the weekend, so I figured if it's going to ruin my whole weekend, then I might as well get out and do something now. And oh yeah. Yes, we did. That's a good way to start. Yes, sir. Good way to start her off. Start her off with a nice chunk. How you doing? All right, so starting her off here. That's a nice 2.8 pound chunker right there. Fish is feeling a little cooler now. We are into September here. The waters have definitely started to cool off, so I'm fishing, changing my tactics a little bit. Going a little deeper now. Once the sun goes away, it goes pretty quick up here in Maine, and the water temperatures drop pretty quick, so. Oh yeah, that's a nice one here. Whoa, yeah. That's a big girl right there. Holy cow. She was out hunting. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh yeah. Look how big that mouth fillets open. That's on a little 3.5 inch, 3.8 inch paddle tail. I'll show you it on the 3.8 inch paddle tail with a little flasher. That's what we're using. Yeah, baby. Check out that monster. 3.7 pounds. She hit that like a Mack truck. Absolute tank hit right there. So I'm still trying to figure out where, there we go, where the fish go in this habitat. Alright, this one's a little smaller, so it jumped just before the camera came on. But still a nice. As you can see, when I say these ones over here, they're not used to being caught. So they just go bonkers. They thrash like crazy. They almost catch like smallmouth over here because this is such a non-pressured area. Oh shit. Something just grabbed my other pole. Wow. Yeah, that happened. Well, that's why I always leave my pole out. You just never know. I just let it sit about 2 or 3 inches, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 inches under the water. And that's what we got, double bangers. This one's bigger, the second one's bigger. Yeah, second one's bigger. I can show you that setup too. That's a different kind of setup. So this is weighted paddle tail, but it's got a little attachment on it. All right, so there's the second one out of the 2 for 2. Right at 2.5 spinner, 4.5 inch paddle tail. That's one. Let me just get him back in the water. I had the other one in the water still. I just left the fish gripper in there. So that works. Wasn't sure if this would work or not. This setup. And then the other one, a little bit smaller. Probably more of a 2 1/4. 2 1/4 ish. Twofers. All right. Got one on the top water here. I just threw out the Chapo as I was kind of repositioning myself a little bit just to see. You just never know. And this guy was in the mood. In the mood to play with us. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. There we go. Alright, so who says top water goes away when it gets cold out? Well, some fish are still interested. There's that guy, short but real stocky. Probably like a 1.8 or so, something like that. Oh, we got a big one pulling us in the weeds here. Nope. Well, I can feel the head shake still. There he is. Got him out. Yeah, decent sized guy. He just pulled the weeds real good. Made it feel like he was a 20-pounder. By wrapping himself up in some of them big weeds. But he's not. He's probably a maybe 2. Alright, there's that maybe 2-pounder that pulled me hard in the weeds. Nah, he's not 2. 1 something. 1.6, 1.7. Alright, top water. Just threw out the Chapo. Oh, top water pickerel. Alright. Top water pickerel. We'll let him tire himself out. And we'll come back to him. Hey. There you go. There's a nice strong bite here. He bit a couple times on the top water. I'm guessing it was the same guy. I couldn't get him to commit. So, with the old paddle tail and the trailer, and we got him. We got him. Another healthy specimen there. Short, but solid again. Probably right around. This guy took a couple swipes at my top of water. Just couldn't get him to grab it. I guess he was a little too small, or he was biting a little bit behind it. So switched it up through the shorter paddle tail with the trailer, 3.5 inch, and he got it. Let him go. Let him grow. They grow nice here, so everything here is catch and release for me. Hit like a Mack truck over here. That was a Mack truck type hit from this guy. He thumped it and definitely pulled the rod pretty hard. Again, they've got loads of energy here. Loads of energy. Even the smaller ones, but as you'll see, as I'm catching here, even the small ones are nice. Alright, there we go. Another 2 1/4. Nice specimen. Good energy. Hitting hard. Hitting hard. Had something that was screaming at me. Now swimming out front. Oh yeah, that's another nice one. Oh yeah. Another nice one there. Excellent. Nice one from down deep. A deep monster. Yeah, that's definitely bigger than the last few. I'll have to do a little digging with the hook. That's another 3-pounder plus. Yeah, that's another 3.7 pounder. Solid chunk. Beauty. Hanging down low in the open water. I figured some would be there because the water's gotten cooler, but pretty much